What's up guys, Average Gamer here, and we're back with another Pokemon TCG Online video. This time I'm going to be showing off my Ninetales deck build, and this is no ordinary Ninetales deck build, because I literally have one. Yeah. I would like more, but this is the only one I've got. But essentially this deck is based off this Ninetales here. It's an expanded format. And its ability is not really essential, but the bright look allows you, when you lay this Pokemon down to evolve, you can switch one of your opponent's bench with their active, but it's Hex Flame attack. Does 50 more damage for each special condition affecting the defending Pokemon. So if that defending Pokemon was poisoned, it'd do up to 70. If it was burned as well, it'd do 120. Confusion up to 170. Somehow managed to sleep it as well. Can go all the way up to that would be what 220, and then if you even on top of that paralyze it. If you get all 5 stats, you can do a total of 270. Obviously, I'm not going for that. Instead, I'm just going for using Salazzle with the hot poison, getting that burn and poison. And also I have the Victory Bell here with the wafting scent. It can add confusion and poison, so I can get up to 3 status effects, which means I'll be doing about 170 damage. But that's just the damage. You gotta remember that the effects themselves, burn and poison, that'll add 30 between turns, so that's 200. Plus, if I'm going up against a GX and I got a choice band, it's 230. It's essentially a knockout on any GX below a stage 2, such as Gardevoir or Solgaleo, or etc. So, this, like I said, this would work a lot better if I had a few more copies of the Ninetales, because this is really your main attacker, and since it only requires 1 fire energy, real easy to, it doesn't require too many energies to run. And I do on occasion have to play attack with the Salazzle if you haven't got your like I said, I only have 1 Vulpix with Ninetales. It's a bit harder to set up. But yeah, so we can attack with the Salazzle and use the flamethrower, so that's why we added the burning energy, so if we discard we can get it back. And it's also a little bit, you have to run a few grass, because the wafting scent requires you to discard a grass energy to use it. You're not going to attack with this guy. This guy is most likely just going to sit on your bench. If you can see, I'm skipping the Weeping Bell stage. I ran a couple of rare candies. Your main one is to get this one out, but you can use the other one with its pollen hazard, which will burn, confuse, and poison. So it's more like, if you get this one out and you have the Ninetales, you'll have a float stone with this guy, so you can switch and then use your Ninetales next turn. We ran a couple Lele's, because like I said, it's really difficult to get these cards out when there's only 1 of each instead of having a few. But and then so we also have a couple devolution sprays to re-get the Salazzle's ability. Run the Hypnotic Laser, once again poison and sleep if you get the head, so there's 2 more status effects. Couple max elixirs. Like I said, this deck isn't really energy heavy, but you will want to get them on your Sandlet just in case you need to get a Salazzle out. Like I said, you only need 1 energy on your Vulpix and you're set, you're done, that's it. Yeah, so 1 Professor's Letter, couple red candies. We have a rescue stretcher just in case you have to Sycamore something you need, or it gets knocked out. Couple Ultra Balls, since it's expanded. We've got the Versus Seeker just in case we need to get something back. Ace Roller, Bridget, Coltress, since you're going to be trying to keep most of your deck, you're going to try and keep most of your bench filled. Coltress is a good choice. Ran 2 Goosebers and 2 Lysanders. Like I said, because you don't want to waste Salazzle evolution when your opponent's current one has already got effects on it, so it's a good way to switch it out and then switch out your opponent's Pokemon and then add the effects. Or if you're not going to knock out your opponent's one, once again, this will just help you. 2 Ends, 3 Sycamores, Skylar, just in case we need to get out that rare candy if we got the Victory Bell in our hand and a Bellsprout on the bench. Couple Choice Bands, couple Float Stones, then we got 2 Burning Energies. Once again, if you don't know what it does, attached to a fire, if it's discarded by effect of an attack, you can put it back on. 3 Double Colorless, we've got 5 normal fire energies, and 7 grass. That can be changed, because like I said, the wafting scent, you don't really need 7. I'm just running it because I just need to fill in the gaps. There are possibly changes I could make with the new cards coming out from Crimson Invasion. I could add like the timer balls and stuff like that. But this is just the one I had before. I haven't made any changes to it, so like I said, if I feel like I need to revisit this, or if you guys like this deck enough and think I should revisit it, just let me know below, and then I'll make the adequate changes to it. But yeah, so that's just the deck. Essentially, get the Ninetales out, throw on a whole bunch of stats effects, and then get the KOs. So let's get straight into another versus match. Alright, looks like we got Water, Normal, and Psychic. So it's a bit of a variety there. Alright, looks like we're going to start with a Sandlet, which is kind of the better of the starts you want. Like I said, you want to get your Vulpix on the bench first, because once your Vulpix is knocked out, you don't. It kind of ruins the entire play, but looks like my opponent's going for the Mewtwo, and 20 times the amount of energy attached to both. So if I attach, he gets one. I'm like dead in 1 turn. Well, this may be a very quick match, but let's see what happens. No, didn't sleep him. I would have preferred that. And that's the game. Well, that didn't take long. Oh well, like I said, that happens. I tend to be very unlucky in certain starts. If you've seen any of my previous videos, there's quite a lot of times where I just lose because of bad luck. I mean, poor plays is fine. If I make a mistake, that's my fault. But if it's most of these times, it comes down to a lot of RNG. But that's cool. Alright, this time we get the first turn, so let's see. Alright, once again, but this time we have a Lele that we can chuck down, and we'll get, hopefully we have Bridget and it's not prized. So we can get that straight out, and then we can start loading up. So let's see, what do we got? Yes, we do have Bridget, cool, and what do we got out there? We have the Ninetales, we have the Victory Bells, and we have all our Sandlet and Salazzle, so most likely it's just a few energies and nothing too important is prized away, which is fine. So we may be able to get a good start, but that Spinder, god, it's such an annoying Pokemon. 30 damage for 1 energy, plus it can confuse. It's just such a good effect. But we'll attach one to our Vulpix, and we'll end it there. So hopefully next turn, if we're lucky, we'll draw the Victory Bell that was in the deck, and we can get our Bellsprout straight up. And then we can N away. Oop, I'm losing both my energies there. It's not too big a cost, but it's a bit annoying. I mean, but here we go, 30 damage, confused. Alright, we got a Hypnotic Laser. Do I want to save it? Or do I want to hit? I mean, he could retreat. Well, if we get lucky, we could draw Floatstone and Ninetales, and then be able to knock it out. So screw it. We'll go for the Hypnotic Laser. There we go. Got the sleep. And we'll go straight for the N. Well, we got the float stone, but we didn't get the evolution. So we got Skylar. Just in case, I'm gonna attach to my Lele. Alright, well, he's still asleep. So, oh, a Poplio. Well, could be running. What's it called? The GX. I totally always forget its name. But the second stage, stage 2 of this GX. But he's got a Lugia, which means he probably has a Stadium, so he can get that 150 damage coming out. Let's see what we got. Fire, choice band, float. So I'm probably Sycamore here, so I'm gonna attach where better get my Lele ready. Float stone you, and let's see, maybe we can get a good draw. Another Lele versus Seeker. Well, save the versus Seeker to use the Skylar later. I can do 60. Yeah, I might as well just take the KO now. Better now than later. Maybe something important. No, just a grass energy. Alright. So, if I recall, if I knock this out, I take 6 damage. Skylar, so he's either going to get... Yeah, Evolver, so I was thinking either that or a rare candy if he's got the stage 2 in his hand. That's not too bad. We got some decent cards, and yeah, so he's gearing that one up. So, oh, there we go. We got a Slazzle. All right. Now, how do I work this? Properly Lysand out. Hit the Slazzle. Then that'll probably be the best. I don't want to put all my energy on the Lele. So we'll attach one to the Bellsprout. Use the Lysander. Or, since he's building up this, probably doesn't want it gone. So I'll get rid of that. Yeah. And I'll attach you to the free one. Alright, so that stops that play. And I'll save the other Lele for now. So between turns, that's the 90. I can math. Alright, so that's that gone. But he gets it back to his hand. Oh, and there's a rare candy. Cool. So if I can... if I bring back the Skylar, get my Ultra Ball out, and get my Bellsprout set up. Ooh, 80. Yeah, I think that'll be a better play. I mean, if I don't attack, or if I attack, but if he attaches, he can knock me out next turn, but that's fine. Give me that Skylar. I need to get that Bellsprout out. And Ultra Ball. So I'll save there. I'll toss one Sycamore. Do I want the other Lele? Nah, not really. Don't need it. Alright, we got our victory belt. So now we can confuse him and he can't attack. So we will attach there. And see, I still got the resource treasure. So if I do want that Lele back, I can still get it. For those of you thinking, oh, he's tossing a Lele. No, I'm thinking ahead. I don't technically need it, but I've got it there. So there we go. He's taking 120. Now if he can retreat it, but then he loses his energy. If he tries to attack, he could also fail. If he attaches and manages to succeed in his attack, I'll get knocked out, but I can then just bring out my Sandlet with the float stone so we can use our Sycamore and hopefully get something we need. If he doesn't knock me out, I can always ace a roller as well, bring it back, and I'll still have my energy. So yeah, I'm pretty set. I think we've got this one. So compared to the first match, this one worked out a bit better. I mean, I'm not showing off the Vulpix. Not the Vulpix. Oh, well, that's a good play there. Alright, maybe he's going to get the knockout. But like I said, I'm not showing off the Ninetales because I haven't got it yet. But you're seeing how it works with these cards here. Well, he can't use another one, but he's probably... Yeah, ooh, Scala. We can use that next turn. If he has an energy, he's got the knockout. Yeah. Does he have it? No, he doesn't. Oh, unlucky. Well, then I will probably ace a... No. But I can't knock him out with one of these. Don't want to ace a roller then, do I? So I've got a better idea. We'll get out our Ninetales now. Do I want to... No, I don't want to switch. Don't want him to switch. I want to keep it out there, because if I draw... Well, I got the Devolution Spade, which is good, but I was aiming for another one of these. So I can attach this one. Yes, he is now poisoned and burned. I can devolve this one, so next turn I can bring him out. Not to mention I can deck fin a little bit. Ah, we'll get the shiny one. There we go. And if I recall, I can do 110, so that's a KO anyway. All that effort was a bit wasted, but I set it all up. Yep, there we go. That's that game. Alright. So like I said, well, Lele may have been the MVP there, but I had it already. So if he did manage to continue, and I would have probably tried to make Ninetales. But you see how it kind of works. So here we go. So that's the Ninetales status deck. Get out this beautiful Ninetales. Like I said, if I had more copies, and I'll probably make a redo with some new cards around later. But for now, this is the deck I'm running. As always, I will make a part 2 with just all gameplay of this deck. But unlike most of the times we usually don't show it off in the first part, we actually kind of got to show it off this time. But I'll still do a second part, because why ruin the streak now? And yeah, so hope you enjoyed. If you like what you saw, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that nonsense. I'll leave a link for the part 2 in below. And I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace!